Question mark. I'm confused. Okay, so I said I was gonna film a Q&A like a few days ago. I've been meaning to get to filming a Q&A for a while now, so I'm finally gonna do it. I asked you guys on both Facebook and Instagram to send in some questions. I figured why not film a Q&A because I filmed one like last year this time, and to be real with you, I find that video very cringy. Like, very cringy. I can't watch it, but I also can't really watch myself in general, so this is just wrong. So I'm gonna do the Instagram questions first. Nick Fry asked, pineapple on pizza. Absolutely, 110% pineapple always on pizza. Belongs there. It is the best friend. They go together perfectly. I'm gonna get so much hate for that. Macy Anderson asked, what is it like visiting the Grand Ole Opry? Honestly, the Grand Ole Opry is like something that every musician dreams of, especially country musicians, and I've dreamt of it my entire life. I did go on the stage. I did not step in the circle. I have a thing about how I'd prefer my step in the circle, if it were to ever happen, to be if I was invited in and it was singing, like that kind of thing, because to me it's just like, you need to earn your place in that circle. You shouldn't just step in it whenever you want. But no hate to anybody that does. It's kind of something that like everybody has their own belief on. Carson Paniak asked me, is there one person that pushes you or you look up to that keeps you going every day? Something that I've always kind of done is I've thought back to my younger self and what my younger self would think of what myself now is doing, and so I kind of feel like I try to work to impress that version of myself, because I think everybody has that like little childhood dream in the back of their head that's like, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, I want to do this, this is what I want to do. And I mean, obviously it turns into an adult dream and however far you go. This year especially, I've experienced some things that have really changed my overall perspective on, quite honestly, everything. I look at life a little bit differently. I realize that I only have one life and I need to live this life. Really good question. Another one I've got is from Jay Gerolson. He says, what's your favorite sport? My favorite sport to watch, football or hockey. I'm like all into those. Favorite sport to play, probably volleyball. That wasn't a question, but I made it one. So I'm gonna head over to the Facebook. Got a couple questions here. I'm gonna be sure to try to get to everybody's, but we'll kind of let it go how it ever goes. That made no sense at all. Eric Jones says, favorite place you performed? That's a really hard question for me because I've loved and genuinely enjoyed every single place I've performed at. I really like the fairs, that kind of thing in the summertime. I love the atmosphere of it. Probably my favorite event I performed at so far would be either the Ronald McDonald Ride in New York Mills, Minnesota I did last summer, or the 4th of July at Bar Harbor Supper Club by Brainerd, Minnesota. I love the 4th of July, and the spirits were high and it was awesome. Blake Bone says, what's so special about your hometown? One thing that I think is really cool about my hometown is that no matter what's going on in your life, they're there to support you. They know how to back you up. They step in when the time is right and they let you have your space as well. Being from a small town is kind of that small town community and that homegrown feeling that you get literally everywhere. Everybody knows everyone, that kind of situation. Anthony Lamb asks, what artist inspired you to get started? This especially would probably be artists like some local artists around here that I grew up knowing their names of, Ashley Hewitt, Courtney Guns, that kind of thing. But especially just like Carrie Underwood, you know, Casey Musgraves, Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash has been like a huge inspo for me my entire life, so definitely him, but that's just to name a few. Houston Blankenship says, have you ever been so far as to even pretend to want to go to do more like ? I'm confused. We'll just leave it at that and hope that's enough. Samantha Jade says, if you could do a duet with anyone alive or past, who would you choose and why? That is a great question. Hands down, Johnny Cash. All the time, Johnny Cash. Daryl Curry says, how long have you been singing? Honestly, been singing since I could talk. It's probably incredibly annoying to my family. I've sang forever. I was always in like Sunday school, church stuff, that kind of thing. My first solo thing was when I was like 13, 14, and quite honestly, music just kept rolling from there. I always knew that music is what I wanted to do. I just had a hard time taking that step. And I think that's what's hard for everyone, is just being like, you know what, I'm gonna try. But if you don't try, you will never know. And I know that sounds so corny. It is absolutely 110% true. Steve Miller, who is also a top fan on my Facebook page, so be sure to be like liking all that stuff, commenting, sharing, and you will also get a top fan badge. It's just kind of something that Facebook just added. I don't control it, they do, so you gotta kind of figure out their system, I guess. He says, what is a stage you would dream of playing on, and who or what music group would you love to play with? So I've kind of gotten different variations of this question a little bit. Dream stage would be the Grand Ole Opry, the Ryman. No matter what stage it is, it's kind of a dream come true for me, but obviously my main things that I would love to do, whether they happen or not, would be the Grand Ole Opry and the Ryman. Brad Runs, who is also a top fan on my Facebook page, said, where do you want to be with your music in 4 years? In 4 years, I would hope to have made the move to Nashville, written a ton more songs, be happy in where I am at right in that moment, and also my goal is to be my own version of successful. That is actually all I have for questions. I hope I got everybody's. If I didn't get you, next time I post something about a Q&A or whatever I do, or if I'm live, be sure to ask them. I'll get to them. But yeah, be sure to check out all my social medias. You can hear about what I'm doing, subscribe to this YouTube channel, that kind of thing. Got a plug. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.